Blackrock and Shytoshi Kusama met. These are likely the most well-known people who have had an effect on Shiba Inu. And something happened today, I know. It's hard to believe. Both of these names are now being yelled out in unison. The stock market is going absolutely bonkers. The sum is more than $500 million USD. The aforementioned is merely scratching the surface. So without further ado, let's cut to the chase and reveal everything that's been hiding. Important notice. The cryptocurrency market as a whole has been relatively optimistic this week. You can see my point if you examine the graphs. An important factor contributing to the increase was the highly anticipated Token 2049 conference, which has been a major topic of discussion for months. Everyone in the community, particularly the developers of Shiba Inu software, was quite excited about it. They had been getting ready for this event, and Shytoshi Kusama, a major player in the Shiba Inu community, was the center of attention, promoting it and getting ready to go. As part of his ongoing meet and greet program, Shytoshi Kusama did indeed attend this week's Token 2049 blockchain conference in Singapore. As the conference drew near, his presence just served to heighten the already palpable excitement. The community, particularly those who are passionate about Shiba Inu, was waiting with bated breath for any news that could lead to big announcements or partnerships that would take the initiative to the next level. Shytoshi Kusama, who has maintained his anonymity throughout Shiba Inu's history, made a bold move at the Token 2049 conference by making an appearance, engaging with attendees at the booth, and even speaking with members of the media. It's really insane. Envision an enigmatic figure unexpectedly emerging from hiding to interact with the locals face-to-face. It was almost unfathomable that this would happen. The fact that he is there face-to-face, or rather mask-to-face, is an enormous improvement, even though he did not divulge his identity. Shiba Inu see it as a sign of self-assurance and development. Now, when it's clear that it's not merely an enigmatic figure working behind the scenes, the level of trust and enthusiasm increases. It's having a real person represent the initiative by turning up, engaging with the community, and making themselves known. This moment, even with the mask, demonstrates how committed Shytoshi and the crew are to advancing Shiba Inu. Here, though, is when things begin to heat up. Recently, crypto YouTuber Rajiv Anand shared a clip from the conference in which he had a brief conversation with Shytoshi Kusama on his former account. Kusama made an interesting comment throughout the conversation. Without going into detail, he only said that Shiba Inu's next 2 weeks will be more exciting. As one might expect, this set the internet ablaze with conjecture. When commenters pressed Rajiv for an explanation, he dropped hints that the Shiba Inu crew was hatching a major plot. People are going to be quite pumped up by a remark like that, which is both forceful and imprecise. A comment like this from a public figure like Shytoshi, who isn't exactly known for his outspokenness, is sure to get people excited. It's reminiscent of a movie's teaser trailer. The anticipation is killing you, and you have no idea what's around the corner. Moreover, Shiba Inu owners may be anticipating great things in the near future if such enthusiasm persists. However, Shytoshi Kusama isn't the only one who is bullish. This morning, BlackRock's head of digital assets, Matthew Siegel, boldly predicted that Bitcoin will have a good fourth quarter. When put together, these factors explain the current bullish enthusiasm shown by price charts across the board in the cryptocurrency market. The movement is gaining traction beyond the Shiba Inu community. The market appears to be preparing for a robust end to the year, with prominent people like Shytoshi dropping hints about something significant and major organizations like BlackRock voicing their trust in Bitcoin. There is a sense of anticipation among traders and investors for what lies ahead as a result of recent developments, strategic actions, and institutional optimism. This burst of exhilaration is because of it. A plethora of favorable factors seem to be converging simultaneously. Just so you know, the most recent decision by the Federal Reserve is mostly responsible for Matthew Siegel's optimistic attitude on Bitcoin. The Federal Reserve surprised everyone this week by deciding to decrease rates by 50 basis points, which is far greater than the 25 basis points that most experts and gamblers had anticipated. Upon hearing of this unexpected rate drop, the price of Bitcoin immediately skyrocketed. Pretty simple logic dictates the rationale for this. Bitcoin and other riskier assets often do better when the Fed eases liquidity restrictions. Siegel brought attention to the fact that Bitcoin has a robust positive association with monetary expansion throughout history. Therefore, Bitcoin usually does well when liquidity grows. Furthermore, everything is quite clear. The convergence of influential crypto players increased institutional trust and simplified liquidity. Suggestions of impending great things create an ideal storm for hope. Optimism is evident everywhere, which is not surprising. The rest of the cryptocurrency market tends to follow Bitcoin's price movement. As a result, the cryptocurrency market may be entering a highly exciting phase. It is evident that many individuals are anticipating significant market activity at the moment, and the stars appear to be aligning. Plus, observe the market's reaction. This is significant. Data from Whale Alert has just surfaced, shocking the crypto world with a huge withdrawal of nearly $500 million worth of Bitcoin from several leading exchanges. This happened only inside the last hour. It's quite a departure. Massive Bitcoin transactions attract notice because they indicate that influential people are deciding on a course of action. Furthermore, that amounts to a significant withdrawal of Bitcoin from exchanges within a brief time frame. Big money leaving centralized exchanges is usually viewed as a bullish sign in the cryptocurrency sector, something we should be aware of. This is a common indicator that major players are taking precautions with their assets, transferring them away from exchanges and into private wallets or cold storage. It's usually an indication that they have no plans to sell soon, which can lead to a perception of scarcity and ultimately drive up prices. Who knows if that's the case, but it certainly contributes to the general bullish mood we've been witnessing in the market as of late. Things like this just add to the anticipation that something major is about to happen. No matter how small the announcement or how big the reshuffling of huge investors, the market always seems to be getting ready for something big. These large Bitcoin transfers could be an indication of a change in strategy, and the timing is really fascinating considering the overall positive trends we're witnessing. Recall that I introduced Shytoshi at the video's outset? This is finally starting to turn out the way we've all been hoping, at least for Shiba Inu. The analyst's enthusiasm isn't based just on the hype. The signs that could lead to profits are there. There has been an uptick in positive attitude, the number of active addresses, and overall social interaction about Shiba Inu. This data points to a possible impending breakout for Shiba Inu. We are already quite excited, and this simply adds to our excitement. Now that the stars seem to be aligning, we can't wait to watch where this journey takes us. This growing trend in Shiba Inu popularity is only going to accelerate as the breed has already shown signs of improvement, notably from the social intelligence app Lunar Crush, which may soon experience a surge in popularity. There has been a 24% increase in mentions of the Shiba Inu, and social interaction with the breed has reached 2.4 million, its highest point since the middle of August. Even more intriguing is the fact that there has been a growth of nearly 43% in the number of creators talking about Shiba Inu, and a little improvement in sentiment, up 1.2%. It would seem from all of this that Shiba Inu are becoming increasingly popular. Investors are becoming more optimistic. Also, according to Intothox data, there are 149 bullish addresses and 143 bearish ones. Thus, the number of bulls is somewhat higher than the number of bears. A solid indication of ongoing optimism in the market is this trend of bulls marginally outnumbering bears. An additional indicator that more individuals are engaging with Shiba Inu when its price changes is the roughly 7% increase in active addresses over the previous week. Plus, this is fantastic. Looking back at what we've discussed, there are seamless connections. At the Token 2049 conference, Shytoshi Kusama made a public appearance, setting the stage for what is to come for Shiba Inu. After that, the entire cryptocurrency market became very active, with even Blackrock's Matthew Siegel forecasting that Bitcoin will do very well after the unexpected rate decrease by the Fed. $250 million worth of Bitcoin leaving exchanges due to whale behavior only served to fan the flames, leading to the big players establishing their positions. In addition, there is evidence of a possible breakout in data pertaining to Shiba Inu, social engagement, on-chain analytics, and positive sentiment.